need to actually be able to do it a bit further. See, no, don't do it yet. And now it's not going to do it early enough. See? Beta did not make the necessary lane change at an appropriate time to follow route. Hey everyone, hope you're doing great. So today you're joining me on a ride from East End, Montreal to the SAAQ. We're close to the Olympic Stadium, which is right here, not too far from us. And this is going to be the trip that will take us there. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let's see if Beta can start from here. Come on. I know you have the path planned. Okay, so we have now the cruise control. Alright, so I'll start myself because it seems that Beta is not comfortable starting from here. And here we go. Cyclist on the right. Okay. It was a bit abrupt on the brakes, but I'm not really complaining, so it acted safely around that cyclist. So yeah, on that subject, I mean, on another subject, in my last video, I was suspecting that Beta was already, has started with this version to, how should I word that? Yeah, started to prepare itself early enough when it needed to. I guess with the new navigation data map update, they have more information about the reserved lanes, let's say for right turn only or left turn only or straight. And okay, why is it taking that long? I don't know why it took that long to start moving from that stop, like the lady was waiting for us. But yeah, Beta has started to prepare itself better now to, let's say, if it needs to go straight and it's entering a street in a right turn only lane. I've experienced it myself off camera that it does get out at that right turn only lane in an appropriate timing, which is an improvement. However, I think this is why at some point it started making those lane changes way too early, and now it's a matter of refining that behavior. I guess it's a matter of deciding when is the appropriate time to change lanes to make a right turn or a left turn, let's say. And one thing that they need also to improve is the Beta to have more confidence when there are parked cars right before a gap that is left for us to wait for our turn to make a right turn. Let's say if there are pedestrians. Like for instance, look at what this truck is going to do. Beta is not capable of doing that yet. It would be afraid. I would not use that room on the right to clear the left lane. This is something that they need to work on, or I guess we need to try and train Beta to do. Okay, good job. Yeah, because that truck's back was like right in front of my windshield. Yeah, by the way, my setting is still on average. Those wipers. I think it's related to the lighting, the way that the light is when it's cloudy or it's dark. It just makes the wipers go for no reason. leaving the car driving itself for most of the drive. However, there are a lot of tiny things that still need to be fixed, like the it seems like it's having trouble understanding who stopped first at stop signs, because we would arrive first and then it would see a car coming, but then it would be timid and be like, oh, I didn't really get to zero first, so I'll let that other car go. And then when the other car sees that we came here first, they're trying to let us go, it would still be saying waiting for our turn, highlighting this car. And it seems that it also does not really recognize well a parked car on an intersection. Like the countless times I've had the situation where the car is coming to make the stop and then it highlights a parked car. Like literally, when you're looking at the front of a car, if the front lights are off, the daytime running lights are off, the car is not going to move. Because in North America, if you have the handbrake on and the lights off, the daytime running lights are going to turn off. At least for most cars. Even the Tesla, when you put the lights on off and you put it in park, the headlights turn off, or should I say the daytime running lights. So that should be a cue that the car looks for eventually, I guess. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, I'm just pointing out things that I am observing. Turn signal is being used way too early.
Not only that, but it was also used on the wrong side.
Like, I understand the logic. No, you can still turn left here. It's confusing for the cars if you put the turn signal here. I've had actually 2 days ago. Okay, why is it putting the turn signal to the right? Report unnecessary use of the turn signal. Yeah, I was saying I've had an instance, I believe 2 days ago. No, it was yesterday. I was driving and I was approaching an intersection where I couldn't turn left, and then the one right next after it, which is not too far after it, you can turn left, and I knew I had to turn left. So right as I was taking that first intersection, I put my turn signal to inform the car behind me so that they could go around me. And then the opposite traffic vehicle that wanted to turn left started turning left in front of me while I was doing 55 kilometers per hour. Like, a lot of people can get easily confused with turn signals, especially if you put them too early. I doubt I was in the wrong. I was trying to, you know, if the person was really looking, they would notice that I wasn't slowing down and they wouldn't turn in front of me. But yeah, it was my second time such a thing happened, and this is where you start wondering if you know, about, you know, putting worrying, I mean, about putting turn signals too early. Okay, don't slow down. I'm attempted it a bit with the throttle, but this is something that also is uncomfortable. It's like it accelerates too much, and then in the middle of the turn it's like, whoa, I'm going too fast. It slows down abruptly, and you got a lateral g-force while it's braking. Okay, this is like I don't really blame Beta. It's just the lines are not painted at all here, but the way Beta handled it could have been a bit better. Okay. The reason I took over is because there was a van behind, the one that's right behind us. It was far enough for us to be able to make the 2 lane changes, and Beta just was too hesitant or too worried about it. And this is like one of those merges where it's like Beta just doesn't put on the turn signal. It really feels like there are a lot of shortcomings. I'm hoping this is really just because they're concentrating on the version 12. Okay, I mean, I I would not have really bothered that semi-truck here by going in front of them, since it's not really moving in the middle lane. Look at that, it's actually moving faster in the rightmost lane. In the middle lane here, because we're going to have to turn right after, but whichever, does not really matter as long as Beta, I'm sure Beta is going to find a way. This however is wrong, because right after I'm going to have to disengage, because there's no need to make all of that detour, because once you get out of this underpass, you could turn right and use that road to come in. Okay, good job. I know now it's going to struggle a bit because there are parked cars in this lane on the right. Well, yeah, there are after the traffic light as well. No. Beta is going into a lane where there are parked cars soon after. See, this is where it needs to be refined, because it cannot be so eager to make a lane change to follow route that early on when there is a potential for vehicles to be parked. It needs to actually be able to do it a bit further. See, no, don't do it yet. And now it's not going to do it early enough. See? Beta did not make the necessary lane change at an appropriate time to follow route. Okay, now here I would use the left turn signal because I want to see the cars in my blind spot. Beta was using the wrong turn signal. thinks that we cannot go in, but and it wants to go all the way around, but actually we can. Okay, what this car is doing is not wrong. We can enter the SAAQ from here. Anyways, thank you for joining me, guys. It was a pleasure having you. Hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.